Valerie Knight to Gangi is likely well known to everyone here tonight. Val, also known affectionately as Val from the Valley, is the Director of Programs at VCF and the person everyone turns to when it comes to all things grants. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to introduce Val to Gangi.
Good evening, everyone. Alita, thank you for that warm introduction. It's always a challenge to speak after any presenter in a program, but when you follow Will Ginsburg, the bar is raised even further. And even though she's not here in person, I know our board chair will be keeping her eye on me from afar as well. So Will and Nancy, I will do my very best to keep my remarks short and sweet. What a difference 3 years made in our 2022 Community Index process. No sooner had we launched the 2019 index in October of 19 than COVID-19 was upon us in spring of 20. For those of you unfamiliar with this work, the Valley Community Index is a single source data document which VCF, Griffin Health Services, the Naugatuck Valley Health District, Data Haven, and more than 40 nonprofits and stakeholders, as well as all the municipalities in the Valley, create to examine health and well-being in our region. It also helps to inform the work of the Community Health Improvement Plan, or CHIP, which incorporates the key data points from the index into work plans and strategies to benefit our Valley residents. I'm pleased to share that the 2022 Community Index has included 3 new areas of focus: the impact of COVID-19, the importance of equity for all Valley residents to reach their highest potential, and special listening sessions for the inclusion of community voice. Seeing that the index is such a data-rich document, we're going to spend a minute or so now to test your knowledge about health and well-being in our region. Many of you have probably been wondering what those paddles on the table are for. I'm about to tell you. For those who attended our annual reception pre-COVID, you will most likely remember our former board chair, Lynn Perry, who's with us today, leading us in a lively round of audience participation with index data in a game we like to call How Well Do You Know the Valley? Once again, I have a tough act to follow. Lynn, if you see me floundering, give the thumbs down on the QT and I'll speed things up a little bit. Okay, here's how this works. You ready? Grab your paddles. The green side, thumbs up, is to answer either yes, true, or higher. The thumbs down is no, false, or lower. Let's start with an easy one. How many of you participated in the Great Give? Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. See, that was easy. All right, let's go a little further now. Let's try our first index question. Listen carefully. Of all our basic needs, being able to put food on the table every day is essential. Yet 10% of our Valley adults were unable to do so in 2021. That number is incorrect. Thumbs up for higher than 10. Thumbs down for lower than 10. Oh boy, wow, the thumbs up have it. You're right. 14% of Valley residents struggled with food insecurity in 2021. Next question, get ready. Child populations tend to be more racially diverse than older populations. 77% of the overall population is white, compared to 47% of students in Valley schools. 47% is incorrect. Raise your green paddle or your red paddle. Raise your green paddle if you think this number is higher than 47, or your red paddle for lower than 47. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Higher than 47, lower than 47. If you have your green paddle raised, you are correct. Anybody guess what that number is higher than 47? 62. Oh, 62. Close, close, close from the lady on the right. The real answer is 57. Very, very close. Thank you. Okay. Last question. Overall, Valley residents' rating of walkability in their neighborhood lags behind adults in Connecticut, and seniors gave even lower ratings. Only 35% of Valley seniors said there are stores and banks in walking distance of their home. True, green paddle. False, red paddle. Oh, we got some mixed stuff going on here. That number is true. To shop, go to the doctor, or visit friends, most seniors need to drive or have some form of reliable transportation, which may be especially challenging for our older population. To that end, VCF is partnering with our friends at the Naugatuck Valley Council of Government, or NVCOG, at Plum Library in Shelton on Wednesday, June 28th from 5:30 to 6:45. I promise you don't have to write this down. We will make sure you get an invitation to discuss more about what we have learned in the index, as well as NVCOG's recent transportation survey, which will inform its work both now and in the future. This presentation will be the kickoff of VCF's Getting From Here to There community listening series for folks just like everyone in this room to learn more about the key topics in the community index. I hope you can join us on June 28th and that this work inspires ongoing discussion and collective conversations about ways to move the Valley forward to strengthen the spaces we all share. Thank you all so much for your participation.